Hi, you're watching Tamil channel. I'm Tamil, and this is my fight with Ryth at the ratio 5 to 1. 5 to 1 is where you have a fifth of the level of the Titan as stat points. So you divide the Titan's level by 5, and that's how many points you can have. In your health, 50 points counts for 1 stat point. Now this step back that Ryth just did there, I'm going to be highlighting this. He does it about 5 times during this fight, so when it comes to the second time he does it, I'll show you it in more detail, how to dodge that step back. So Ryth has 3 step backs, and the rest you can either parry or dodge. He's got one kick where you've got to dodge out the way, but otherwise you can parry everything. Now here's the step back. You duck when he spins at you from the left, then it's a left dodge when he thrusts forward, and then over your head you duck again. So that was duck, left dodge and duck, and you'll probably see that when he does it again. As I say, he did it 5 times in this movie. So everything can be parried or dodged, and there he does it again, duck, left and duck. That's one of his fairly straightforward step backs, although you still need to time it well, but he's got one a little harder, and one that's pretty easy. You can parry it, that he does at the end. I'll show you that. But you can also dodge it. I'm planning to do a video on Ryth step backs in more detail, just on the step backs, and show you how you can dodge and parry with the step backs. So with this 5 to 1, you have quite low attack compared to the Titan, so it does take a little while to bring them down. So it's important to make sure you get as many hits as you can in your break window, like I'm doing there, with a lot of combos. And if you know, I had a Titan break 1 gem in, so I had 1 more hit I could get in the combos. And so you need to look at the exclamation marks, and that tells you how many hits you can do in your break window. And you get an extra hit if you do a dodge instead of a parry. That was his hardest step back. You have to double dodge to the left and then duck, and you duck quickly, but you need to time it just right with the double left dodge. That was his kick. I tend to have my finger hovering over the left dodge the whole fight, waiting for that kick actually. Because it just comes out the blue, and as I said, everything else you can parry, but you've got to dodge that one. But I try to dodge the last hit so that I can get the extra combo in with him. And you see, and here he does that step back again, duck, left dodge and duck, and there's 4 exclamation marks. So with the Titan break 1, I believe it was 6 combos and an ultra that I could get in. And to start a combo, you've got to go left, right, and then everything after that is a combo, or up, down. and then your last hit is an ultra if you do the right sequence. But I'm going to do a video on combos that will explain that further and clearer. So on this last scene, I was mainly parrying him. In the first two scenes I was dodging quite a bit, but I decided to parry him mainly in this last scene so that it went smoothly. It's easier obviously to parry than it is to dodge. Here's his last step back, and there you can just parry that. You can also dodge it. It's a right dodge and then a duck. It's a double right dodge and then duck. But the easiest way is to parry it. And yeah, I had less hits with that break because I parried it instead of dodging. So he's got like 2 speeds of swiping at you. So that's something to be aware of, because you get into a rhythm of his swiping speed, and then suddenly he does a really slow hit, and then you can miss the timing. So watch out for the slow ones. And there's that step back again. So it's duck, left dodge, and duck. I'm sure you know it well now. You should be able to get through that step back, no trouble. And I decided to super him a bit early, just to cut him down until he's nearly finished. And I think in a while, but I didn't. Yeah, there we go. I supered him there. I knew I wouldn't finish him off there, but I thought I'd just cut him down, and there wasn't much more to go. So yeah, he's usually a long fight. Not much different to when it's 5-1 actually. That's the thing about Ryth, he's got a lot of health, but now he hasn't because he's finished. And I'll show you my stats after this. You can see how many points I had in attack. He always gives a fire gem, and he gives a lot of XP. He doesn't there so much for me because I didn't have XP gems in. And there's my stats, and you can see there that it's 1/5 of his level. That's it from me. Hope you enjoyed it.